Hey there guys, we are back, and I'm not even gonna bring up the visual problems right now. I'm just gonna try and fix it in editing. OBS is just deciding to be fun again and not fully, it's just not recording right. So I'm gonna try and fix it in editing, and if I can, then you won't notice a thing. If I can't, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. With that out of the way, let's just jump into it. And then, when I noticed I'm looking up at the night sky. Tonight, I didn't run away because I felt uneasy about Saber. I'm just feeling the night wind, finding my burning body, and the things Tosaka taught me impossible to manage. But once I'm really able to use the switch thing, then the problem is only the procedure. I'm worried about the future, if I'm failing so much at the easiest magic of strengthening. I murmur and start to put my magical energy into the plank I brought out from the shed. A cracking sound. The strengthening failed as I expected, and the wood has a crack in it. I can even see the structure inside of it, so why can't I control my magical energy? Tosaka said I'm straining too much. She also said it's fine with just a small amount of magical energy, so I should just think about enforcing the weak spots in the object. In short, does she mean I should just ease up a bit? I already know that without having to have her tell me. The problem is, I don't have any way to ease up. It would be great if there was some good way to relax and... Footsteps that seem to seep into the night. This presence really approaching me for the second time. What? I don't have any business with you. I feel the same way, but it seems Rin is worried about you, so I could not overlook it. I throw the plank away, glaring at Archer, and then Archer picks up the plank as if he's interested in it. Strengthening magic, huh? But it sure is badly done. Huh? I know I'm just an amateur. I feel bad for putting extra work on your master. No, that is not it. Even Rin isn't mistaken on this matter. Huh? What do you mean by... Work on something that is already there. That's aiming too high. You aren't skilled enough to do such a thing. What? He's saying that he's saying what he likes... He's saying what he likes when I'm letting him. But he is so correct. I can't answer. It's true that I'm unskilled, and it's my fault that I cannot succeed at the magic. It's no good taking it out on this guy. What? You don't have the energy What? You don't have the energy you did last night? Shut up. I just stopped talking because you were right. It's not my fault for not being skilled enough. I look away. I don't know how he took it. Maybe you are unlucky with your teachers in a way. Archer says so as if he's amazed. Huh? That can't be true. My father and Tosaka are good at teaching, so it must be me that's a bad student. That is why, for you, a magus that doesn't know anything would suit you better. A genius cannot understand the agony of an ordinary person. Rin is too good a student to realize the mistake of a dropout. I don't get what Archer wants to say. Bro, he's literally saying that you're so far beneath where your teachers were even when they started that they genuinely don't know how to teach you because of how low your skill level is. Because they were only taught what was appropriate to them, and they had a much higher starting bar than you did. I don't get what Archer wants to say. I don't get it, but to guess from his words. I don't get it, but I think you're looking for a fight. I'll take it right now, free of charge. That is a mistake as well. How did you get that? That is a mistake as well, Emiyashiro. Emiyashiro is not fit for fighting. Because your fight is supposed to be a mental fight. A fight with your own self. You're saying that a fight between a Magi is a mental fight? Fight, right? I already know that. But still, a fight has to be an exchange of blows. Jeez, Saber will be in trouble if you're like that. Archer looks down at me seriously. In his eyes are things I haven't seen before. Real dejection and anger. Listen carefully because I'll only say this once. Look, Emiyashiro has no chance of winning if it comes down to fighting. None of your skills will be of any use against a servant. That's something Saber said to me. She said that no matter what kind of clever scheme I use, Emiyashiro has no chance of victory in battle. In that case, at least imagine it. If it is an opponent you cannot match in real life, beat it in your imagination. If you cannot beat it yourself, imagine something that you could beat it with. After all, That is the only thing you can do. What? I don't know why. It feels like Archer's words naturally pass into me. I should not forget those words. I think that what this man is saying is something that should never be forgotten. There's something wrong with me advising someone I need to kill. I guess the kindness of Rin has transferred to me. Archer disappears suddenly. Archer was just supposed to keep watch. I bet he jumped back onto the roof where it's fit for keeping watch. What's with him? I complain at the guy that disappeared. There's no reply. Ruminating on the words that linger horribly in my head, I feel the cold winter air on my burning body. To fight Neo. We gonna go get some ice cream. You know, this is gonna be a little bit of a humble flex, but the ice cream machine at my McDonald's, never broken. I'm dreaming. It must be because my blood is hot and my body is pulsing. I'm reliving the scene I don't need to remember. It's my oldest memory. At the same time, it is a memory that cannot be separated from me. A scene from 10 years ago that never goes away, even though I usually never recall it. It's not that I forgot it. It's not that I want to forget it. For me, it's just something that's already happened. So it's not something I feel pain over. It's not something I feel particularly angry about. What's past is past. I cannot redo it nor go back to it. I have escaped from that scene and still continue to live. All I can do is look forward. No one told me to. I just vaguely thought like this ever since I was a child. Not forgetting or denying the past. The only way to make use of what has gone away is to acknowledge it. I wake up because of the burning heat on my body. How long was I asleep? I guess I fell asleep while feeling the night wind without returning to my room. In the dim shed, there's me and... Saber? You have awakened, Shiro. I do not mind you escaping out of your room, but it is slovenly for you to sleep here. There's Saber's figure, looking like she wants to complain to me. She literally just did. Oh, morning. Well, I was hot last night and went outside, so I guess I fell asleep then. I can tell. Please do not worry about excuses, but take more care next time. My position will be in question if my master sleeps in a place like this. Sorry, I'll try to sleep in my room as much as possible from now on. If you understand, I am glad. By the way, Shiro, Taiga has been calling for you. Fujini? What would she want me for? It must be about breakfast. It is already past time for breakfast. Whoa, it's already past 7? Damn, I overslept. It seems so. It is unusual for you to wake up late. Wake up last. Rin's training last night must have tired you out quite a lot. Saber analyzes the situation calmly. I don't have that much composure. Sorry for making you wake me up. Could you go back first? I'll change and head to the kitchen too. Yes, then I shall try to calm Taiga down as much as possible. Saber leaves with calm footsteps. But calm down Fujini? Saber has already adapted quite well to the morning at her house. I run to the kitchen. Ignoring Fujini's vilification, I prepare breakfast in about 5 minutes. Sorry to keep you waiting. There isn't much time till school starts, so eat quickly. I put breakfast onto the table. What? And then... What is this? Fujini explodes. What is this? There's only toast? Sure, why is this the only thing for breakfast? Hey now, I slept in, so it can't be helped. There's no time to make anything else. Anyways, a meal with bread is basically just this. We're just missing salad and eggs, so there's not much difference. Of course there's a difference! Don't the rest of you think so too? Fujini asks Tosaka and Saber, who are eating silently. But she shouldn't be so optimistic. Those two aren't as greedy as Fujini is. They won't agree with her. You're right, I'm not Fujimaru-sensei, but I cannot forgive such laziness. I can only consider this an insult to the bread. Hey, hold on. I thought you don't usually eat breakfast. Sigh. Whoa, what was that sigh? That sounded like obvious disappointment. Did your character change, Saber? See, everyone agrees, Shiro. See, everyone agrees Shiro's the one at fault. It's decided by majority rule, so go on to make a proper breakfast when you've repented for your actions. I can't follow such an unfair match. First of all, you'll be late if I make something now. It's already 7:30. You won't make it in time unless you run while eating. So I suggest you give up on that idea. It's fine. If I have to choose between being late and being hungry, I'll choose breakfast. Don't do that. What teacher in the world would do that? It's fine, so eat and go to school quickly. I'll tell you this, but I won't be cooking any breakfast other than this. Jeez, you're diligent in the weirdest places. If you keep talking like an old man, you'll become really old quickly. You don't need to tell me. I already have the taste of the old man because of you, Fujini. So saying, I start eating my toast. Well, it's true. There's something desolate about having only toast for breakfast when there's this many people. I'm sorry that I'm sniffing so much. My nose is just like weirdly clogged all of a sudden. TMI, I do apologize. The sounds of the Shinai's echo. The substance of the fight is the same as always. I attack desperately while Saber blocks my blows easily and counters with an attack twice as sharp as mine. I manage to block it, attack even stronger, and lose. We were repeating the same match over and over. I stand still and breathe deeply. Wiping the sweat off my forehead with my arm, I calm my breathing. What are you resting for? You would not have given up at this point yesterday. Here, come, attack me. No. Hold on, I need to catch my breath. Let's rest for a bit. What are you saying? If you will not attack, I will just attack. You do not mind that? Saber stares at her bad student. But I cannot move my body to my satisfaction, even if she looks at me that way. What has gotten into you, Shiro? You're like a different person from yesterday. It's probably the thing that Rin made him eat. Your blows that came straight for me were the only thing that amazed me, but I did not feel any power from you this morning. I know that myself, but I just can't do too well. Well, the situation is too different from yesterday. Is the heat in your body still present? But it is no good if your performance decreases just because of that. Please cool down a bit and calm your mind. No. Before that, do something about that thing. I point to the observer by the wall. What? Don't mind me. Just continue your training. Tosaka doesn't understand at all. When she's staring at me like that, I can't concentrate on fighting with Saber. You are worried about Rin? That proves even more of your lack of training. I understand. In that case, I'll make it so that you'll not have to worry about observers. Saber grips her Shinai hard. Whoa, hold on, Saber, my breath isn't... There's no problem. You should fix such a problem during battle. Saber disappears from my view. The instant I realize this is bad and block my face, Saber's Shinai hits me right in the head. Ugh. That's a concussion waiting to happen. And so, the training this morning was severe. I wasn't worried about Tosaka watching after I got knocked out once. As I devoted myself to blocking Saber's blows, it was lunchtime before I knew it. But man, Saber is really calm. You didn't even twitch your brow during the whole 3 hours you fought with Shiro. You don't talk much normally, but it's even more true when you're in battle. It feels like you're a machine or something. Tosaka's in a good mood. I think it's because she saw me getting beat around a lot. The two are in the living room resting. As for me, I'm preparing lunch by myself as a punishment for not being serious this morning. Jeez. I want to cut corners and finish quickly by making something with, like, white noodles. Machine-like. I see. I have never been conscious of it, but I may be turning off my emotions while I wield the sword. It must be the same even in training. Could that be in preparation for holding a sword even though you're a girl? Like, not losing its spirit because you're inferior in physique. That is incorrect, Rin. Remaining calm is part of readiness for battle. That should be no different for a man or a woman. Even you should shut down your emotions during battle. You are the kind who is able to. You're pretty direct. Well, it's true, though. But yours is definitely different from mine. I only shot off my generosity. I can't be as objective as you are. It seems so. That makes why you're so gorgeous. You keep the elegance of a woman, even during battle. What? Is that sarcasm? I can't beat you in gorgeousness. I'll admit it since Shiro is way over there, but I was fascinated by your beauty when I first saw you. No, I can hear you, Tosaka. You must have been misunderstanding. If my figure looked gorgeous, it must be that my class of Saber looks gorgeous. That's not it. I just felt like I've lost as a woman. I wouldn't have been shocked otherwise. I'm saying that you are mistaken. I have never thought of myself as a woman, and I have never been treated as one. It cannot be true that I am gorgeous. Saber's comment stops the conversation. As I use the kitchen knife, I feel irritated by Saber's comments. I've been wondering for a while, but just what does she think she is? I take a big swing at the chicken meat. For some reason, I'm getting annoyed. I've never thought of myself as a woman. It's none of my business. I strike hard at the cutting board with my knife, but doing so doesn't make me feel one bit better. These are today's tasks. We've got more than yesterday, and you seem calmer today, so you should succeed. I don't know how she brought them here, but Tosaka brings about 40 lamps? What the freak? I'm going outside. I'll be back in a while, so finish up by then. Saying goodbye, Tosaka leaves the room. Well, yesterday night was bad, so I should at least succeed at 1 or 2 tonight. Whew. Half done for now. It took me 1 hour to try strengthening on about 20 lamps. Half of them broke and the other half showed no change. But out of the ones that didn't break, 5 of them had magical energy successfully channeled into them. All I have to do now is to challenge the 20 that are left, but... Hold on. Maybe 5 is enough as a test. It seems like the lamps are antiques. I feel bad about breaking any more of them. Yeah, I should. I don't want to wait quietly. That's stupid. Literally, as soon as he was like, yeah, 5 should be enough. I was like, okay, cool. We could go get Tosaka and be like, here's what I did. What next, teacher? You know, that sort of thing. So yeah, let's just go get Tosaka. Let's go and get Tosaka. I shouldn't break any more lamps. Well, I don't think that's much of an excuse for someone that already broke 40 lamps. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, Tosaka! There's no reply, even when I call out. That's weird, or maybe she's not in the house. The only other place Tosaka could be is... There's someone in the shed. It seems Saber and Tosaka are inside talking. Hey, I raise my hand to call out to her. I feel a chill run through me. I think it was a wave of Tosaka's magical energy filled with enmity that came flowing out of the shed. The voice I was calling out to her stops. It seems Tosaka is so irritated that I can feel it from way over here. Their conversation can be heard. Gosh, what is wrong with my nose right now? This is an important scene. Without realizing it, I'm eavesdropping on them. Just who is he? Tosaka murmurs in a tone that could be angry or horrified. Saber is standing silently behind her. Hang on, I need to blow my nose. If I remember, I'll edit this out. I apologize. That should do better. I can't believe it, Saber. You knew about this? No, I did not know. I am a knight, not a magus. There is only an odd feeling here, so I did not understand the situation as well as you do. I see. Then I'll tell you. He's not a magus at all. Oh gosh, I'm still having problems with my voice. In a voice filled even with hatred, Tosaka spits out those 2 words. Rin, what does that? Wait, what 2 words? He's not a magus at all. Oh, for some reason I just read Tosaka spit those 2 words out. Rin, what does that mean? Just like it sounds. Magic is an equivalent exchange after all. No matter what kind of magic it is, you can only bring what's elsewhere here to use it. But this is different. He's bringing something that's come from nowhere. He's forming something that should not exist here. There can only be a concept that violates reality. His magic is probably a deteriorated version of that one magic. I don't understand what Tosaka is talking about, but this is something that I should not be listening to. I get away from the shed. I'll be lying to Tosaka, but I should return to the room and pretend I was waiting for her to return. I don't know what any of that means. But I think I'm going to end the episode here. Take care of my Doge, and then come back for more. So yeah, with that all being said, I have no idea what they're talking about, and I'm super curious to be like, what's wrong with my magic? But yeah, with that all being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.